it's almost 20 years.
20 years old, this
Mhm.
one. You put it.
Mongolia is the country located in the heart of Central Asia with more than 2000 years history. Over 40% of total population is nomads, hold animal husbandry. 800 years ago, Genghis Khan established Mongolian Empire, uniting the nomadic tribes existed on Central Asian plateau. Mongolian Empire developed the trade route connecting Europe and Asia and introduced paper banknotes first time. Mongolia is one of the countries which has preserved its nature comparatively well. Nowadays, Mongolia is a democratic country where 3 million people live on the 1,564,000 square kilometer land. More than 40% of total population of Mongolia resident in Ulaanbaatar capital, and rest are nomads who hold animal husbandry. Since 1961, Mongolia has been a member of UN and only a country democratized in peaceful way without threatening single person in 1990. Today Mongolia is a rapidly developing country. The main resources of Mongolian economy is animal husbandry and mining. Since 2013, Mongolian government has focused on development of industries based on products from domestic animals more intensively and spent $22 million to support leather producing industries. Mongolia is administratively divided into 21 provinces and about 450,000 yaks inhabited in the territory of 8 provinces. Because yaks' natural habitat is 2,000 meters above sea level, geographically, Arhangai province is the ideal place for the yaks' survival in cold and extreme weather conditions. Therefore, it is need to travel to Arhangai to see yak. Arhangai is located 650 kilometers from Ulaanbaatar.
Finally, we are arriving to the yak country. We started at 4:30 in the morning. Now we have been driving for 7 hours, and hopefully we will get to the herder family soon. I think we still have maybe half an hour drive ahead of us. But the country is absolutely fabulous. Just stopped here at a canyon. There's a river, frozen river down there. Sun is shining. It's not too cold, so all perfect here. One funny thing happened this morning when I asked when Abu picked me up from the hotel. I knew we had like 400 kilometers ahead of us, and I asked him when we are going to arrive. He didn't say anything. He didn't want to comment that at all. And later he explained to me that it's bad luck or bad omen in Mongolia if you ask or if you tell time of arrival. So I guess that explains a lot of things.
Mongolian nomads use raw materials from domestic animals widely for their household. Traditionally, Mongolians produce more than 30 different products from yak milk. Even distill vodka from milk too. Beside eating yak meat, nomads have been using yak's hide and wool for clothing and many other purposes.
Yak leather.
Yes.
How long has he been using this?
Одоо энийг килотой хэвлэж байна.
Наад гэж одоо дооцсон зураг.
6 years.
Thank you. Can you tell us a little bit about yak herding and the life of a yak?
Mainly lives in the mountains and digs snow, easily to find grass.
All right. So now they are grazing up here, eating the grass,
Grazes in natural pasture.
and they always roam free like this. There are no fences.
Төдөөтэй ингээл
Grazes freely in the nature without feeding in yard.
And the herders, they come here to milk them, or the yaks go down to the village.
Milk once a day in the morning and need to keep calf in the fence during night time.
And the babies, I saw some babies. They look quite small. When are they born?
Gives birth in the springtime.
So half a year now, more or less.
хагас жилийн өдөл юм шүү дээ.
Yak bull live in the mountains mostly. Doesn't grazes with herd.
Okay. And when do they come back, the bulls?
Хэдэ ирдгүү юм.
Yak bull join with herd in the spring only.
All right. So okay, that's good. And what else do you get from the yak beside milk?
Beside milk, yak's wool, meat and leather are used.
Next up is yak wrestling.
Oh, there is one bull
There's one bull.
here.
The big one.
Yeah. But on the way the bull was very
That was huge. Yeah. That's a huge. That one's a beautiful color.
which one? The grey
The
one?
gray one, yeah.
Yeah, there is a white and grey is over there.
Yeah,
Nice. Huh?
very nice.
Oh, there is a white one. Baby.
Yeah. And do they get longer hair now in the winter?
Shear wool from yak in the spring.
What do they use the wool for? Or the hair?
They use
That's it,
they making the yarn,
Yarn, yes.
yarn, and with the yarn they making the sweaters.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You have one.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's very nice.
It's very warm.
Very warm, yes. Excellent. How many kilos is an animal like that?
Regular male yak weighs 200 kilograms and yak bull weighs 300 to 400 kilograms.
But cows and yaks, they don't mix really, or do they? I've seen them herding together, but
Crossbreed between yak and regular cow is named Hainak.
okay. But you can see a difference. And what about the skin, the hide? What does that mean for the typical herder and family? I mean, they can sell it. They can sell the hide, or they can tan it themselves.
Nomads produce yak hide to make rope and many other household utensils.
All right. What if they sell it? If we buy it from us, what does this economically mean to them?
Producing yak hide is not easy, therefore it is not used widely as cow and other animal skin.
And is it organized well? I mean, obviously there are a lot of villages like the one we visited down there. And the distances are very good, big here, and the infrastructure is not always very well developed. So, how is the pickup or the buying of the hides and everything? How is it organized? Is it well organized, or is it easy to sell the hide?
Nomads sell it to changers directly or bring it to Ulaanbaatar for sale high price.
So very useful. Hi, I'm Juha Örnberg, CEO of Kokkolan Nahka in Finland. Came here to Mongolia to source some yak hides, which we find very special and a similar characteristic to elk. It's a similar climate out here with strong cold winters and warm summers, just like home in Finland. And we are about to go to the countryside to see where the yaks actually live and to meet the herders. What we want to do is to buy the yak hides directly from the herders, have them tanned here in Mongolia, and then ship to our factory in Finland, where we re-tan, dye and finish the leather, and then ship to our customers throughout the world. The yak leather has very nice characteristics like softness and suppleness, very similar to elk, which we believe will be a nice contribution to our company. Now what we have found out so far is that the herders are using some of the yak skins for their own needs, They have very traditional and special tanning method using yak milk, and they make the hides to different articles like the nuevo. What we have found out so far is that the herders also tan some of the skins themselves with a special tanning method using yak milk. And we are about to go and find out more about that. But we also found out that it's very hard work for them, and that they don't need all the hides that they get from their annual slaughter. So we are looking into getting into the business of buying the hides from them.